Hey everybody out there, it's Layla coming to you with such a powerful blog post. And the title sums it up. Is your why big enough to make you cry? And as I mentioned in some of those little bullets there, we've all had moments where we didn't feel like turning our computer on. I didn't feel like answering the phone. You didn't feel like posting on Facebook. You didn't feel like making those connections. You didn't feel like doing a blog post and syndicating it. And you didn't feel like prospecting. You didn't feel like calling people. You didn't feel like even speaking to anyone. We have all had those days. We've had days where just everything seems to pile up on us, and our lives seem like there's just so many circumstances that are dictating our future and our feelings. So that's why I wanted to share this with you guys, because I have had contact over the last 48 hours, really got to know two women that have absolutely inspired me. And I asked them to send me a message about their story, and I asked them, just to explain to me what they've went through to get where they are right now. And when I opened up my Facebook messages this morning, I tell you, I had tears in my eyes just hearing what these women have went through and how they still have a positive vision for their future. I want to share with you guys the story of Arlene Mortenson, and you might have seen her around Facebook. She's a beautiful blonde, just a stunning energy, stunning woman. And she about 4 years ago, she was in an accident. She had a really bad fall when she was pregnant with her son. Almost lost her son, had to go through all of that stress. Her son is amazing now. You can check out our Facebook and see his awesome pictures. He looks like a handful. But from that accident, she had been diagnosed. She now has fibromyalgia, chronic pain, chronic fatigue. They told her she would never drive, she would never run. Most days she can't even walk. And she's been dealing with, these struggles of you paying for medical bills, which I know a lot of you guys can relate to out there, like just riddled with debt. She's lost her home, she's lost her truck. Her and her husband and her two kids are now forced to live in her parents' basement. And I mean, when I want to read to you guys something that she shared with me. It seems to be a snowball of unfortunate situations. We've lost so much. I lost my career. I was told I can't work, drive, I can no longer run or even walk some days. I lost my house, my truck, my furniture. I lost the sense of who I am. So much was lost that day, I no longer knew who I was. My motto is now, I want it all. And I won't stop until I get what I want. To be successful again is a huge dream of mine, and I intend on making it a reality. I know that with your help, I can see this dream come true. Now, how powerful is that? A woman that wakes up with chronic pain in all of her bones and every muscle in her body, but she still has the motivation to say, I want it all, and I am not going to stop until I get it. I mean, that's powerful. It made me feel, I have no excuse. I have no excuse not to wake up every single day and give it my 110%. And neither do you. So the second story I want to share with you guys is a story from a dear sweetheart, Marisol. And a lot of you guys might have seen her because she's been making some really huge waves out there in internet marketing land. Marisol is a 10-year cancer survivor. That big C word. She was told it would be terminal. She's been battling it holistically, for the last 10 years, dealing with, doctor visits. She was telling in her story, the fact that she was at a point where she wasn't even able to afford her doctor visits. She wasn't even able to afford her medication. I want to share with you guys a little blurb of what she shared with me. I've been battling cancer holistically and the stress of rising medical debt for over a decade. Some weeks I didn't even have enough money to get in to see my doctor. I usually try to keep myself in a positive frame of mind. I know the importance of a good attitude, but knowing it doesn't always matter. One day I was feeling especially sorry for myself and especially angry with my body. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I had enough of being broken and broke. I tried to throw myself a pity party, but God had a different plan. And she found an email that says God has a new twist. And she started to dive into the internet marketing world. I'm telling you guys, this lady has such an emotional motivation. Both of these women, I mean, that is really it. I guarantee you, we will see Arlene Mortenson and Marisol Dennis at the top of the top. Why? Because they have emotional motivation, because they have a why that is big enough to make them cry. They're not going to give up. Marisol Dennis yesterday started working with us yesterday. Already has sponsored her first 2 people in one day. Now that is emotional motivation. You know, Arlene Mortenson says, I am going to sponsor 3 in the next week, guaranteed. I am going to do it. She sent me that text last night, and I was like, these women are unstoppable. They are absolutely unstoppable because they have overcame all of the challenges. They have overcame situations that we couldn't even imagine. Imagine, you know, feeling pain every day of your life, not being able to walk down the stairs, you know, being forced to live in your parents' basement, you know, while you try and make things work, while your husband is out there working just to pay for your medications. And imagine that emotional motivation. So you have no excuse. You have 0 excuses. If these women are getting their butts out of bed and they're out there taking action every single day and they are making their dreams a reality, what excuse do you have? And why are you using it as an excuse? Why are you not using it as an emotional motivator? I know that a lot of you guys are struggling. I know that a lot of you are dealing with situations that, you know, feel like they can pile up on top of you and weigh heavy on your hearts. I know that. But I'm telling you right now, time is of the essence. It is the time now for you to band together, for you to make the decision that you are no longer going to have excuses. You are going to use all of those negative things, those bills that are piling up. You look at them every single day and you make them be your motivation. You pull inside of you and pull your emotional motivation. That's the way to success. That's why I know that these 2 women will be successful. They will make their dreams come true. They will change their lives. I have the utmost certainty about it because they are motivated by more than money. They are motivated by more than a new car, more than a new house. They are motivated by real emotion. So if you want to connect with Arlene, if you want to connect with Marisol, I suggest you do it because these ladies are on a mission. There is no stopping them. Connect with them. I've put their Facebook links in there. You need to get to know them. If you're in a situation where you just don't know what to do, you know, you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, connect with these women. I'm telling you, they'll put you on the right path and they will make you feel like you are unstoppable because that is what you need. So connect with Arlene, connect with Marisol. You deserve to. You absolutely deserve to. So I hope you guys enjoyed these stories. They made me cry this morning. Is your why big enough to make you cry? So from Toby and Layla here in Tampa, Florida, take action. Today is the day.